Hello again, YouTube. Today I am going to make the video I promised a while ago, where I said I would show you the watches I bought that I thought were good, cheaper alternatives to the Rolex Explorer. And as it turns out, many of them weren't. One of them was. And at the end, I will give you a pseudo unboxing of this one. I don't think I've done that before. But this is the Rolex Explorer in here. And what I'm actually doing is I have my iPad here. And these are pictures of watches that I have tried and bought. Bought some of them. This one I didn't buy. This is the Omega Seamaster Railmaster. You can see that's my hairy arm there, and I was trying this one on in Venice. I was on holiday in Venice with my wife, and also I visited a store here where I live and tried on the various Black Bays. And there's a Black Bay 36 on leather and on steel, and then the 41mm Black Bays as well. So I was out, looking for the right watch that had the essence of the Rolex Explorer without having the price tag. So here we go then. Now first up is a Seiko Saab 033. And I must admit, I fell into the hype over this one. I'd seen it in various forums, and yeah, it was somewhat underwhelming, but I didn't really lose any money on it. In fact, I purchased it before they stopped making it. But like a lot of Seikos, the clasp kind of lets it down a little bit. It's not a bad watch, just a little bit boring. And I suppose it's okay for the money. It's a little step up from a Seiko 5, but not anything to write home about. So this is actually coming up. This is the actual only image I have of it. I wasn't really inspired to take many pictures of this one, and I sold it just a few months after getting it. And then I jumped up in a price category from your $200, $250 Saab up to the Longines Conquest at 39mm. I was really enthusiastic over this watch at the start of it all, but then I started noticing its flaws, like the poor dial, etc., and it just wasn't cutting it. It looked a little bit like an Explorer to me in the beginning, but I just decided to get rid of that one as well. Next up came the Tudor. This is the Tudor Heritage Ranger, and of course I came across the Ranger whilst I was spending a lot of time researching the various Explorer models, because I suppose back in the 60s you could consider the original Ranger something like a discounted Explorer with the ETA movement, etc. But now it's a lot bigger. You can see the dial's quite large on it, and it's got a lot of presence, too much for me, I think. So that went as well. And then, still interested in Tudor, I went out looking at the Black Bays. I went visiting a Rolex dealer, and was able to try on several Black Bays, the 41 and the 36, both on steel and leather. And I was quite taken with the look of the plain Tudor Black Bay, both the 41 and the 46, and I ended up ordering the 36 that you see here. And this one is mine. This is when it arrived, and yeah, I was really pleased with this one. Took a lot of pictures of it. I really had a great feel, and I think that if there is one watch that's gonna come close to the Rolex Explorer in look and feel, then this has got to be it. It goes great on straps, on bracelets, with shirts, with ties and suits and jeans and everything. It's very versatile, very nice.
Then later I started looking for a high accuracy quartz, and that led me to look at the Omega Seamaster Aqua Terra. I looked at this at the same time I checked out the Grand Seiko, and that also made me look at the Railmaster. The Railmaster is a nice looking tool watch, but I don't think it will have as much longevity as some designs. All that fake patina and stuff. And I'm a bit dubious of coaxial movements, to tell you the truth. I've read some statements and interviews with watchmakers that tell you it can be a pain in the ass to service, and it's very easy to get wrong. So it's like balancing on the knife edge of being a fantastic movement or being a really crap movement. Yeah, so I won't be buying a Omega with a coaxial movement. The one I got the other day didn't have one, and I'm very, very pleased with that. So here we have my Grand Seiko. I bought this one because it has similar looks to an Oyster Perpetual. Beautiful case, beautiful finishing. Like a lot of Seikos, like the Saab I showed you before as well, they are really let down by the bracelet, the end links, and especially the clasp. It's a fantastic watch, this one. A bit disc-like because it's very slim for a 40. I did try the smaller SBGX, and when I sold this one, the guy who bought it was wearing a Grand Seiko Automatic, the one with the peacock dial in the brown design, and it was very nice, very chunky, but again a really a bad clasp and a crappy bracelet that I kind of added on as an afterthought. So those are the watches that I was hoping would live up to the Explorer style and build quality and accuracy, and none of them really did. The Black Bay came close, but no cigar.
To round off now then, I will give you a pseudo unboxing of what I consider to be one of the best watches money can buy. It's a lot of money, granted, but just an amazing watch. And here you have the green plastic, I guess, Rolex box. You've got a nice little flap up here. You got, what's this? A little booklet about the watch itself. How to wind it. I think you'd have to be an idiot to find that useful. There's my receipt. And the little wallet here, a little leather wallet with the card and the reference number 214270. I got mine in January 2020. So this is the model with the fully lume dial, the Mark II as some call it. And you've got this, the hang tag for the superlative chronometer testing. This green hand tag means that it's the second line of text on the dial where it says superlative chronometer. That means that after passing COSC as a movement only, the movement is then cased up inside the watch, and then Rolex do further testing themselves and basically guarantee the watch will run within +2 or -2 seconds per day. And then there's the 5-year guarantee on it, and in all that time, during that 5 years, if it starts running outside that, you can pop into your nearest Rolex dealer, and if they have a qualified technician in shop, they will regulate it for you free of charge. And look at it, it is just beautiful. And it's true what a lot of people say, that this clasp, the bracelet, and everything is just damn near perfect. It's just such a gorgeous watch, and none of the others, apart from perhaps the Black Bay 36, come close to being as fantastic as this thing. This clasp, as you're probably aware, has got the Easy Link system. I use it all the time. It adds or takes away 5mm. You can see it flops over like that, and then you click it in place with a snick, and that's it. 5mm shorter. Take it up, 5mm longer. Plus, there are 3 binding posts for this as well, so you would need a decent tool to be able to move that in there, but it can be done. And look at it, it is just perfect. So those were the watches that I thought I could wear instead of saving up for one of these, and it turns out I couldn't. The only reason I sold the Black Bay, I wanted to keep the Black Bay, but the only reason I sold it was because it was too similar to this. It really did have a very similar feel, a similar aesthetic, a similar look. Some people talk about they miss the date when they're wearing a watch like this. I do enjoy wearing a date. I enjoy wearing the SKXs with both the day and the date, but I would not change this dial for anything. It is perfect. So yeah, that's it. My road to the Explorer. That's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't think I've made too many mistakes buying these watches because I have enjoyed using them for a while. If I'd gone into this with a different approach, looking to buy a watch just for the sake of that particular watch, you know, buying a Longines because I like Longines, and this would have been a different story. But many of those models I've shown, well, pretty much all of those models I've just shown you. I have other watches as well, but all of those I've shown you, they were bought as possible substitutes for this one. And unfortunately, there isn't one. You can buy some, like a Smith's Everest or a Borealis or an Alpha Explorer. You know, you can buy homages and you can buy outright replicas and rip-offs, but they just will not be this one. Bye for now. Take care of yourselves in these corona times, and be well and stay happy. See you.